Welcome to the Renewal Data Collection Portal instructional video. The purpose of this video is to take you through the process of logging into the portal and completing the questionnaires that have been assigned to you. We will cover the following: the login process, opening a questionnaire, navigating the questionnaire, opening the questions, exporting sections for your completed questionnaire, and lastly, submitting the questionnaire for approval. To begin today's video, we will start with the login process. Once a user account has been set up for you, you will be sent a link by GRIMS or your broker. Your default username is usually your email address, and your password will also be provided to you by GRIMS or your broker. For security purposes, you will be prompted to change your default password on your first login. Once these two fields have been completed correctly, please click on Continue. Opening a questionnaire. On the landing page, once you've logged in successfully, take note of the annual insurance renewal period. The landing page also reflects information regarding the importance of completing the questionnaire accurately and timeously. Choosing an entity. Choose the entity that you will be completing the questionnaire for. The questionnaire takes a few seconds to open, so please be patient. By allowing the questionnaire to download completely, you allow for optimal performance. Navigating the questionnaire. As you will notice, on the top left exists a customized MRG logo, and to the right of this, a link to log out. Other information to take note of would be your completed by, in this case it would be you, your collection status, which can either be not started, in progress, or complete, and your current entity for which you are completing the questionnaire. From this drop-down, you can switch between different entities to complete questionnaires. Instructions. The instructions must be accepted as read and understood before proceeding with the questionnaire. If the box is not checked as read and understood, the questionnaire will not be available for you to complete. As you can see, the box is not ticked, and we cannot open the questionnaire. However, once we have ticked this box here, the questionnaire does become available for us to complete. Once the questionnaire becomes available, you will notice that each questionnaire section has a number, has a name, has a status, and a variance threshold. The renewal currency has been set up accordingly for users. Should a user wish to change their default currency, they can contact GRIMS or their broker. To open each questionnaire section, click anywhere on that specific line. Each questionnaire section opens up into further subsections. To open the subsection, you can click anywhere on the subsection line. You then have an option to show or hide the instructions once you've read them. You also have action bars, each with a specific purpose, and your questionnaire subsection. To capture a new entry or edit an existing entry, you can click on the row you want to edit. For example, completing the questions. The questions appear in the column on the left. Help information can be found by hovering over the question mark to the left of the question. Your prior information and new information columns exist to the right of questions. Required or mandatory fields are marked with a red asterisk. There are various types of answers for questions. For example, a pick list, yes or no questions, text boxes, and as you will see in other subsections, also monetary values that you can put in. Answers that are grayed out are calculated fields. These are calculated and recalculated when you save the section. The column to the right of the new information reflects the variance percentage. This is the percentage difference between the value in the prior information column and the new information column. This is a field which can be customized and therefore could be different for each section or subsection. The set variance threshold for MRG is 10%, and any deviations will require comments. This not only assists you in making sure that the data that you are capturing is correct, but you may have a valid reason for exceeding the threshold due to acquiring a new property or disposing of assets. Certain questions are shown or hidden. For example, should we choose no? You would notice that there are no extra questions relating to the lease locomotives. However, should we choose yes? More questions actually open. This ensures that you only complete the relevant questions. In some subsections, you have the ability to add records. For example, under property details, you have a button to add a new property, site, or location. This button can be named differently in different subsections. As mentioned earlier, once you progress throughout the questionnaire, their statuses are updated accordingly. For example, not started, in progress, or completed. After each main questionnaire section, a box will become available for you to confirm that you have completed all mandatory questions in the subsection. If you did not complete all of the mandatory questions, the system will not allow you to tick this box, and you should go back and review your work. You will not be able to submit your questionnaire if you have not completed all the required questions in each subsection. Exporting your completed questionnaire. Each section of the questionnaire can be exported to Microsoft Excel or to PDF if required. This is a useful feature for those clients who collect data from third parties, as they can export to Excel and send this through to their third parties to provide them with relevant information to complete the questionnaire accurately. Once you have completed the questionnaire, you can also export the entire questionnaire to Excel or PDF for your own records. Should you wish to review a summary of the entire completed questionnaire, you can click on the Excel summary button, which will provide you with a one-page summary of the questionnaire in Excel. The Include Instructions in PDF tick box allows you to export the questionnaire to PDF with or without instructions. Submitting the questionnaire for approval. The approval process can also be customized. Your company structure is used in this process. Once you have completed all the required fields of each subsection and tick the checkbox confirming that you have completed each main section, you will be able to submit your questionnaire for approval to your division or subsidiary head. Once the Submit for Approval is clicked on, the following will happen. The questionnaire will be submitted to the approver for review and will be locked for editing. The status of the questionnaire will change to Submitted. The Submit for Approval button will change to Recall. This allows you to recall the questionnaire for editing, and the Recall button will then change back to Submit for Approval. Also remember that you can complete sections of this questionnaire at your own pace. Just remember to save your work before logging out each time. Thank you for watching this instructional video. If you have any questions, please direct them to the insurance or risk manager or your client executive at your insurance broker.